What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today, jumping into Destiny 2. Today's Friday, which means our friendly neighborhood trash collector XUR, this wormy face guy, is back. We are over in the European Dead Zone this week. You'll find him over on his hillside in the Winding Cove, over by the Fallen Ketch. Cool, let's have a look and see what goodies he's got. Oh, interesting, I guess. All right, let's have a look, as we always do. So we've got this exotic Engram here, so if your collection is not full and you're missing a few exotics, be sure to pick this up, as this guarantees provide any that are missing. If you don't have enough legendary shards, you can use an exotic cipher on that too, and you can do this quest in order to get your hands on one. Quick skims, we've got Skye as the weapon of the week, Lucky Raspberry for you hunters, Attribution-ShareAlike for you titans, and casting armlets for the warlocks. So a quick look in detail. So we have the Skyburner's Oath. Slug Rifle is the intrinsic trait. So the weapon lobs large explosive seeking slugs when you're firing from the hip. And when you ADS, the slugs travel fast and straight with higher damage and a lower rate of fire. This became a bit of a meme weapon, partly because it's a scout rifle and they've never really been meta, I guess, inside Destiny 2. But it can have its uses because it does over-penetrate Cabal shields, which are very useful in those Cabal related activities. Outside that though, it doesn't see a great deal of use, but it does have some pretty cool sort of Cabal and Callus themed ornaments. So if you don't have it, it's definitely a collection piece, so be sure to grab it if you don't have it already. Lucky Raspberries, we've got the Arc Affinity, we've got the 61 stat weighted towards discipline and mobility, so not too bad. Probability Matrix is the armor's perk, so it increases the chaining capabilities of the Arc Bolt Grenade and has a chance to recharge it each time it deals damage. A full chain always recharges. Very powerful inside the Crucible. This can catch a few close guardians off guard if they are closely grouped together. So yeah, be sure to keep an eye out for this one over the next couple of days, especially as it's now available from XUR. Again, one of the OG exotics, so be sure to come grab it if you don't have it. No ornaments, sadly, but it can shade relatively well. Attribution-ShareAlike for the Titan, so we've got the Arc Affinity once again. We've got a 66 stat, 29 mobility, with 15 discipline and 10 strength, so heavily distributed towards mobility there. So we've got auto-loading link, so steadily reloads a portion of your equipped auto rifle or machine guns magazine from reserves. A very much a go-to one, especially when it comes to bosses inside the raid. It pairs excellently with Xenophage and allows for deep reserves for those titans with extra reserve mods on their armor pieces. So I highly recommend that you come grab this if you're after that end game chase, and it's definitely worth having in your collection, especially with a 66 stat roll. Once you masterwork that, that's going to be incredibly high indeed. And finally, casting armlets, a very good one for the warlocks. We've got the Void Affinity 65 stat, so another high stat. This one though is weighted towards resilience, discipline and strength, which with a exotic that has a melee related perk, so it's got Vampire's Caress. So melee kills instantly restore a large amount of your health and continue to restore health after a short duration. So actually not too bad. Very good actually, these, especially inside the Crucible once again. And you can get you out of trouble inside PvE too, especially when the melee restores large amounts of your health. So with a stat distribution like that, this actually pairs quite well with the armor's perk. So there we go, that is XUR for this week. I'll be back a little bit later with trials, so be sure to stay stuck to the channel. If you have enjoyed this video though, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you're new here and you want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.